Ugh. Once again, doing too many things once. Ugh. Once again, doing too many things once. Ugh. Once again, doing too many things once. Ugh. Yep, that all looks good.
Calorie intake recommended.
Okay. So I've just been messing around too much, and now I have to eat something.
Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said. Vital signs stabilizing.
So, hopefully this is all now working as wonking as planned. Yeah. So, go back to reviewing our comms.
Hey, Robin! I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky potato. Hey! The nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something big. But Altera is just like nothing to see here. Honestly, kinda glad you can't answer so you can't, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job, my safety. I heard about Xenoworks getting bought. I'm sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not, welcome to the Altera family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize.
Okay, so we've been bought by Altera. Okay, so before we have a look at any more, let's go and get a sense for what's going on. Personal. We need a standard O2 tap. We want that as fast as possible. And fins. Compass. Scanner. Flashlight. Survival knife. Flares we don't need just yet. We will need those. Okay, so those are the things we need.
Should be able to use this.
Yep. Okay, so far so familiar. 30. Oh, quick.
New creature discovered. Oxygen.
Right. Water's going to be more of a problem, so we need a purifier fast. Okay. We need lots of titanium. Ooh, that looks ominous. limestone. Right, you don't actually automatically pick up. Oh. So the rebreather's the first thing we need. We make fibre out of... Right, so... Right, let's unpin the... Flipper's probably first, because... Right, okay, knife first. So we need creep vines and we need... Oh boy, I'm in trouble already. How do I unpin a recipe? There we go. Let's unpin the compass. And basic materials. Those two. Alright. Titanium and those things.
Driven plants contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
Hello! If you like, I can restart and we can go from the beginning. Because I'm only a few minutes in.
Oxygen.
Okay. How are you doing anyway? Oh, that sucks. I'm pretty good. I thought I'd be working most of this weekend, and after a really busy week, and a week last weekend being largely taken over by being killed by the vaccine. Yeah, it's nice to have some time to myself here. Get started on a new game. I'm really looking forward to getting a bit further in Disco, but I made that complicated for myself because I kind of want you and Cryo and Karahems and so on, like people who've looked into it, to see more of it. So I don't like playing it when I'm not sure that anyone can watch, which makes it quite difficult to know when to stream it. And maybe I should just play it anyway. But this I like because it's like straightforward. I can stream this whenever. There will be a lot of dying and reworking it, and intractable problems I have to solve. So yeah, really liking that. Like, I'd imagine that Mass Effect is going to be a similar thing. It's like that's a very story-driven, linear, well, multiple branching paths, but a linear story game. So again, I think I worry too much about people missing things because I don't like missing things. But I'm good. All you asked was how I was, and of course you get an essay in response. So put a cuppa on. I'm going to kill that save altogether. We'll start a new save from here. Oh, I've done all of this earlier in stream, but that was just me. So here's some nice things about it. There's all of these options and so on. And one of them is obviously the graphics. And if you change the graphics, you get a preview in the background of how it looks, which I thought was really, really nice. That's cool. There's a lot of mithering around in this game, so it's, you know, there's very little that you'd blink and miss. Right, so the your various options: survival, freedom, but you don't have to worry about eating. Hardcore, where if you die, you die. And no O2 alerts, which I think is a bit harsh. And a creative mode, which is just creative. So, obviously we'll go with survival.
This is the farthest I can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me, and Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
Approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperatures. Drop pod deployed. Blueprint synthesized.
Running around trying to find everything that the ship scattered on its way down. I'm getting this a bit. The game's kind of the controls are a little sticky, but it seems to neaten up once I get out of here, so let's do that.
Holy smokes! That did not go as planned. I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
You can warm up by being near the plants, but don't get too close to them, because they will hurt. As I found out. And now it just is pretty. And that was the wonder of the previous game, was that it was just So damn pretty. Let's see if we can get enough titanium on the way over. Ooh! Did not spot that last time. We'll need something to pick that up with. Bottom left is my O2 meter. Running out. Ah! There we go.
Found the drop.
Okay. There's a lot to read here. So, while I get my tea, I'll explain what I know. So you're looking for your sister Sam, who came here on a expedition with the Altera Corporation. Altera are something from the previous game as well. They're not very nice. They're very corporate, money orientated, motivated, arse buckets basically. Your sister is dead, and they're claiming it's due to her own negligence. So not only is it not their fault, they expect you, her family, to pay for their loss of equipment and profits and stuff, which obviously is bullshit. So I have noted that I will, before 10 o'clock this evening, need to go and get some milk. Just while I was there. Do feel free to remind me of that. So let's play a message while we're doing this.
I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Altera, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little ultrabite. I'll leave the starchy tubers nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you.
Well, Sam, I guess
Fair
I
enough.
might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
So, tools, things that I want immediately. I want a knife to cut plants with. I want a scanner. I want flippers, and I want those. And a compass. So what I tend to do is not that. Get my oxygen up, go to my data bank and play messages
4546B
while I'm out
Robin.
exploring. So,
And Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer?
I need to find
Kinda
some
like that, but it's even harder to communicate.
some.
Well, let's see. I got your last message. Altera is not, as you put it, alterizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguin. pictures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway,
that looks like what I need.
I'm sorry to hear Xenoworks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though.
Can't get Creep Ryan without a knife.
An alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you.
Right, diving is not as easy. It's that I keep on triggering auto move, I think. See, I'm not touching the controls here. And yet... There we go. So it's alleging I need... I need silicon. So I can cook food with the fabricator, which is useful. And we can make water. But what we want is creepvine seed cluster. So we need to find some creepvine seeds, which is, that looks like creepvine. We're just getting resources for now. Stuff down there.
Oxygen.
Straight back down. Get a closer look.
Oxygen.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bazanto's 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
Yeah, so... I need to find a way of getting plants I need some way of either being faster underwater or spending more time down there. Right, we've been that way. You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Oxygen.
What it's doing again. Right. Creepvine seed cluster. So that looks like the things that are outside, but I think maybe it's not them. One thing is try a different direction. Keep the surface in sight.
All Terra supply cache nearby.
So you think it's that, but it's not. So we're going to swim out to this seed cache. Oh, stuff down here.
Driven plants contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
Okay, that's not good. Right, there's ice on the surface. Oh, those look possible. Down here, look. That's creepvine. C classes. Yes.
New blueprint synthesized.
We should probably... Ooh, look at this. So pretty. There's an emergency supply cache down here, which... Yeah, there's open water above it, so that's good. Let's grab quite a bit more of this stuff. Can't pick up any of this stuff.
Oxygen.
Yeah, you know what that means. Oh, that's a beacon.
Beacons to mark traverse territory. Show or hide the signals of your choice with your Xenoworks PDA. Now with surface support.
My event inventory is full. So let's get back some oxygen and head back to the orientate ourselves. We want to go that way. Doing it again. Oh dear, I might be dead. First hostile thing I've encountered. Yeah, I'm not looking back to find out what that was. I'm just leaving. We'll swim on the surface for a while now. We can't pick up anything. Might even be able to run on the surface for a bit. Yeah. Right, so the creep vine here doesn't have seed pods, but the stuff in the dark does. That's interesting. I have to do a bit of a science here. Right, there's home base. Oh. There we go, I'm running around in circles again. Right. Options. Keyboard auto move is that, and I'm going to make it something completely out of the way. That's ha. I think that's probably more my end than the game's. Right, so we can fabricate stuff now. And we want to make silicon rubber. And from silicon rubber we can make fins. Or survival knife, which allows us to cut things. And we want both. There we go. That should be enough. So next, a rebreather. So we need to get some fiber mesh, and I think we're now equipped to do so. So I won't risk that just yet.
Oxygen.
Right, keeping yourself orientated is pretty important in this. Right, that looks like what we might need.
New blueprint synthesized. Oxygen.
Right, so my inventory is full. So we need to do some management. No, it doesn't, and I think that's a deliberate choice. How long you spend in the water is one of the major factors of the game. Like how long you can spend outside. It's a hostile environment. You can't. Right, there's a fast way of doing this, isn't there? We don't need that many flares. Water's pretty precious, so let's leave it there. Don't need those. We don't need that. So some things will degrade, other things will not. So we can now make lubricant or fiber mesh. And with a couple of titanium.
Adding additional blueprints to your databank. The standard oxygen tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
VIP breathing. So you can see where we're going here. Right, so what do we need next? Flashlight, repair tool. Scanner. So for a scanner we need a battery. For a battery we need 2 ribbon plants and copper ore. And we have 2 ribbon plants and a copper ore. Resource, electronics battery. And running low on titanium. That just sounds like a line from Disco Elysium, doesn't it? The narration would be kind of like VIP breathing. Now we've got a scanner. Right, so let's have a look at it. Let's take the flare out of here. Let's put the flare in our last bit of inventory. Scanner in that. First aid kit seems like a good thing to have to hand. That's it. Right. So we want to unpin some stuff. We don't need that anymore. We don't need those anymore. Compass we do want. These 2 we want. And those are actually very useful later. As are beacons. It's not a particularly pretentious game. It's not really trying to go, oh well, yeah, you can really put things together. Using these things. So now we're going to scan some stuff. We get a lot more time outside. 100 seconds doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot compared to what we had. Yeah.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Oh, we'll need to go back and drink some water.
Oxygen. Vital signs stabilizing.
Right, so we're going to need to do a lot more with. We're going to need to get water. Dehydration is ironically probably going to be our biggest worry rather than food. We need salt for to make bleach to purify water. While I take a break, I'm going to Google the movement controls, see if anyone's having similar issues. Because, yep, hands off now.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Ah, wow. So, it's a bit unpleasant up here. Now I seem to be stuck. Yeah, but this isn't. This is just it running. Look, all sorts of controls are being pressed without me doing it. That's something I'm going to have to figure out how to avoid. Oh, this is pretty. Look at this. Yeah, it's going to be some small configuration thing, or I need to unplug some controllers or something. It is amazing, isn't it? What I thought about the other game was it is a game that set out to do one thing very well, and it did that. So it didn't add multiplayer, it didn't try and overdo things, it just went, right, we're doing an adventure game under the water, you're alone, you'll always be alone, that's how the game works, you know? The loneliness is part of the whole thing. And I never finished it. And I didn't finish it because I got to the end, towards the end game, and I didn't want to leave. So I've got a save game there somewhere with my guy, like, basically has 2 tasks to complete to escape the planet, and I've just left it, and I'm happy with that. That's really nice, and it's feeling good so far. So we want to start making more things, and we want to learn more about this world. Oh, you can eat creepvine. Let's do that. So filtered water. Okay, so we need to go and grab some bladderfish and create some filtered water. We also are going to have to create some. We'll have to create a waterproof locker now, I think. They're expensive, and if it's like the other game, you can't actually. Right. So to make space to store stuff, when we overflow, which we will. So I need to catch some bladderfish. I need to catch some fish in general.
New creature discovered.
Ah, the eye fish. Aye, aye.
New creature discovered.
It's my little joke. You get it. Never eat the antenna. There we go. Looking pretty good. So we've got, oh, let's go to our blueprints again to unpin some stuff we don't need anymore. Don't need a survival knife. We do need a compass. We do need a flashlight. Do need a scanner. We're not really worried about that. Beacons we will probably start needing quite quickly. Don't need a scanner anymore.
Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky Hey, the nickname actually fits that way.
Back in a second.
Cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something big. But Altera is just like nothing to see here. Honestly, kinda glad you can't answer, so you can't, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job, my safety. I heard about Xenoworks getting bought. I'm sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not, welcome to the Altera family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize.
Back. Right. Let's get another message going.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister.
And
I got to know Saf better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B.
crystalline sulfur.
Space mates at Outpost Zero.
She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know. It didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, it's doing it again. So what I'm looking for is crystalline sulfur, which, if my previous experience is anything to go by, will be near a vent. Oh! You see that ahead of me? That was helpful. 51 seconds of oxygen. There's an oxygen plant there.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That is going to help us, and I want to...
Seek fluid intake.
Trying to head back to the hab, I think. Oh.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, fuck.
Oxygen.
Come on!
Some of the wildlife down here is very grabby.
Cute! Hey, your postcard's coming. Oh, we need bladderfish. I'm mildly amused that you're annoyed to be writing in your own language, but I think I get what you mean. I've never adequately spoken another language to be in any mindset other than English, but cool.
Seek fluid intake immediately. Vital signs stabilizing.
I can imagine how that would be hard, actually, yes. Let's store things we don't need at the moment. That. Right, let's go find us some coral. Lead. Lead sounds good. Now we need to find some sulfur. I remember from the
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
previous game Alright, well, give me a shout when you're heading off. I will probably wrap up the stream there for a little bit and go and get
oxygen,
milk and snacks, and I'll be straight back on, and you just rejoin whenever you're ready. I think next on my list is finding sulfur, and to do that I need to find some caves. Okay, so 20 minutes is good. So I'm going to do a quick Google, because the I want to check that the control things I'm experiencing are actually a bug and not something I need to fix on my system. So, Subnautica 0 board sticky. That's true. But yeah, you want to go for your walk and stuff, so. Ah, keyboard lag. That's what. Fair enough. That's something I'll look into a bit more later. It's a little annoying, but it's not game breaking just yet. Okay, let's have our quartz and titanium live outside for now. Oh. Oh. Bollocks. That is cool. Right. So I'm looking for little things like this. Little caves where, if I am right, that's where the sulphur's going to be. And they're mildly dangerous. Explosive things live among the amongst the caves.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Ooh. That's freaky.
That sounds like a distress call.
It is.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
Got a problem. We've gone too deep.
Oxygen.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Dot 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 dash 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 dot dot dot. Dot 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 dash 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 dot 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 dash. That's Morse code. It's SOS. Yeah, it was. It's not that easy to see though, so. Long time ago, I used to know Morse.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Right, not going that deep again because that would nearly kill me. But I'm looking for. So it's 200 meters down, and I suspect I won't be able to do that without some kind of tool to help me. I am looking for something specific here, and I may.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, look! That's a structure
Oxygen.
with that's on fire. It's a very on fire structure.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
It's not on fire.
New blueprint synthesized. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Excellent, I have found this. Ow! Where did that one come from? Oh, up there.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Right. So that was a crash fish, and I remember them from, again, the first game. They're there. So how you get? They live in crystalline. They live in sulfur plants where you get crystalline sulfur. And what they do is they swim out towards you and explode, and I don't know why. But now we can make more stuff. So, let's first of all make sure we've got plenty of water. That's always good. Oh, that'll be useful. So we need silicon rubber. That sounds close and bad. Oh, lightning. Yeah, let's get back underwater. Right, so we can make a repair tool, which we're probably going to need fairly soon. I can't remember if the repair tool just repairs or if it's a construction tool. Right, I think it just repairs, so let's pop that in there for the moment. Copper can go in there, those can go in there, that can go in there. I'm going to start my inventory management pretty much now. So that's misc, and outside is titanium and quartz. Can I consume things while I am underwater? Yes, I can. Excellent. I'll be gearing up to go on some sort of mission soon. If only I could remember which direction that cave was. So, back to our inventory. What do we need to do next? We either want to establish... We probably want a mineral detector, so we need... I think we've got all of that. Uh-huh. Copper wire. Everything except for battery. We'll need more batteries anyway, so let's make 2. Oh, we can only make 1.
The mineral detector can sniff out raw materials, potentially saving you hundreds of hours of searching.
That's new. Okay, that's going to make life a lot easier. So what do we need? We need 5 more fragments of stuff. So let's go on a fragment hunt.
Terra beacon signature detected. Unique identifier. Delta Station dock.
Delta Station. This is the place Lil mentioned in her message.
Yep. That's cool. I will also... I think I will return to the hab.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Having just sort of tested that out and save up, take a break, go and get some food, some milk,
Oxygen.
some snacks for later. Yep, that'd be a good place to wrap up for now. And I'll be back in about 30-40 minutes, I guess. Thanks for watching.